breaking news that's coming in, and this is an issue that could prove to be extremely challenging for the Bharatiya Janata Party. Breaking news coming in. Congress MP Shashi Tharoor has demanded the scrapping of the Agniveer scheme. Reports coming in, opposition chorus grows for scrapping the Agnipath scheme introduced for armed forces in 2022. Remember, key BJP ally JDU had sought a review of the Agniveer scheme. KC Tyagi spoke exclusively to India Today. But today, Shashi Tharoor of the Congress party says this scheme should be completely scrapped. He said, and I quote, "We believe the Agniveer scheme has damaged the worldwide reputation and professionalism of the army. We would like to scrap this scheme if it's discussed in Parliament." Listen in.
We really believe that the Agniveer scheme has damaged the worldwide reputation for professionalism of the armed forces. It has thrust young people into the front lines of the army after 6 months training, which is unacceptable. It has also created a division between those who are Agniveers who die in the line of duty or are killed, as has happened to one young man already, and those who are regular soldiers and are killed. And all of these things, in order to save a few pennies to the government's exchequer, show a very wrong and misplaced sense of priorities. So we would like the scheme scrapped, and if there is a debate on this in Parliament, we will call for it to be scrapped.
And I want to bring in my colleague Aishwarya Paliwal for more on this. Aishwarya, the Agniveer scheme introduced in 2022, it's currently putting soldiers, or as Rahul Gandhi throughout the election campaign said, it's creating two classes of soldiers, and the Agniveers are being reduced to the status of being laborers in the army. Now, this does threaten to be a very contentious issue, with the opposition upping the ante, saying scrap it.
Well, Gaurav, this is not the first time we are seeing the opposition now making sure, and with the kind of numbers that they have got, this has been one of the core issues that Rahul Gandhi has been speaking about from north to south and east to west. In his Bharat Jodo Yatra, and we also saw in the later part of the Bharat Jodo Nyaya Yatra, Rahul Gandhi time and again spoke about the scheme. And actually, they have got a boost, because we are now seeing one of the allies, the JDU, also in a very subtle manner saying that this is a scheme which needs to be reviewed. Now, if we look at the hill states, we are seeing how in the hill states there is a little bit of a discontent with regards to the scheme. This is something that the opposition will not let go, and now with one of the key allies, the JDU, also hinting at the possibility that this is a scheme which needs to be reviewed. The BJP will definitely be in a tight spot, and with the kind of numbers, Gaurav, that the opposition has got, this actually is a golden chance for them. Just before the parliament session begins, they will make sure that they have a narrative in place, and with regards to that, they will try to pin the Bharatiya Janata Party down. Rahul Gandhi, of course, we have seen how over the past almost 2 years has been speaking about the scheme and saying that this scheme has done no good. You are a veteran, Gaurav, with regards to defense. We have seen how murmurs over the past 2 years from different quarters have been raised, saying that this is a scheme which needs review. So this definitely will become the new bone of contention between the BJP and the opposition.
No, but does the BJP have a strategy to deal with the Agniveer scheme? Because the chorus seems to be rising. And Aishwarya, you've travelled during these elections. The Agniveer scheme apparently cost the BJP seats in Haryana and in Rajasthan. And these are states where Haryana goes to polls once again. So is the BJP, as many in the defense ministry tell us, that there is some rethink or rejigging that's happening? What's the thinking within the BJP on this?
Well, a total scrapping of the scheme, I don't think, Gaurav, is something that will happen, because it is a scheme about which the Bharatiya Janata Party is gung-ho, because they believe it's a very good scheme. We could see a little bit of tweaking taking place, but, at the moment we are just seeing opposition calling for it. Will the BJP bend? That depends which time. But yes, a little bit of tweaking is possible, but that solely depends on how much chorus comes in from the opposition. At the moment, the BJP, obviously looking at the numbers that they have got, might also look at the scheme. A little bit of tweaking might take place, but the focus of the BJP at the moment is on the government formation, keeping the key ministries and also looking at what can be given, what cannot be given to the allies. But yes, Agniveer scheme, let me tell you, Gaurav, will definitely be on the mind of the Bharatiya Janata Party.
Because this is a time when the opposition actually has good numbers in Parliament, 234. So in Parliament, the BJP does not have that majority, that brute majority that it enjoyed in 2019 and in 2014 to steamroll some of its programs. Here, the opposition will now ask tough questions. And let's now get back to our top story as we talk about the scorers growing for the scrapping of the Agniveer scheme. An ally of the BJP, the JDU, spoke exclusively to India Today, K.C. Tyagi, where he said that this scheme needs to be reviewed.